the Florida Atlantic Owls, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The Owls offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And the reason why this is one of the games of the week is you got a receiving core that's just been lighting people up. So hard to stop collectively, but they're running into an elite defense that's filled with confidence too, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, I'm going to turn it around a little bit and talk about, I think, the offensive line. We know what the receivers can do. Will the quarterback have enough time against this defense to be able to make the throws where he can try to expose the secondary? That's the real challenge. Can you protect the quarterback to give these receivers a chance to make plays?
He moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Stop after a small gain. Now look at it, 2nd and 9. Ball handed off. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Here's the 2nd down play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Gibson. And he never had a chance. Tackle in the backfield.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
That's caught. It's Taylor. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
Not much on that play, brought down short. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Strong opening drive. This is play number 9, but it's 3rd down now. Big throw caught on the left side. And they convert on 3rd. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone. Offense set up. This is play number 10 in this series. Looking to throw it from the red zone. He lets it go. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, FAU. As they claim the lead here in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. The Bulldogs offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
The receiver makes the catch. He'll go down there after picking up a few yards. Not going to be enough for the first. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big 3rd down now for this offense. They're down early in the game, all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive so they They need to convert right here.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The Dogs will line up to boot it away. That's just the first punt for this offense tonight. The coverage seemed able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Florida Atlantic offense takes the field again. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. What a move, breaking ankles and still going. Breaks into the clear right down the middle, end zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Owls.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
14, Georgia, 0.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback from the start of the 25. Movement here from the tight end. Off the play fake on first down. Going for a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Georgia. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. Let's see if this scorecard can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
Yeah, I know it's only one touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the second half.
And now the try here for the extra point. He up and good to get a little bit closer. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Gibson. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Here comes the FAU offense back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And the defense able to hold in there to a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
And here we see the quarterback read the second-level vacancy that was emerging, and the back did the rest. Huge run for the offense.
Play action here on first down. Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot right down the middle. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Second and 10 now from the 31 after the incompletion. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Out of the gun now on third down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. Punt team making their way on the field. Brought down, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what this is about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Gonna run it. It's Frazier. First down and more. He's still running.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. Boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
Powering through. Slams right into a wall. They've got it for a loss. Defense swarms him on that first down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack. We expect the teams have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. The Dogs will send the punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And here's the return. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. A huge contribution from the special teams in this playoff game. You're trying to win a playoff game, Kirk. What a boost to get a touchdown off a punt return here.
Yeah, you're right. You're talking about trying to advance to the national championship. It comes down to plays like this that give you a chance to possibly get there. Huge return, great blocking up front to eventually take that one all the way back for a touchdown.
Point after, up and good. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Snags the quick throw. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. Dropping back. It's Stockton. Grab down the middle. It's Taylor. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
The defense spreads all over the field playing zone, trying to make this quarterback make a mistake by throwing it into coverage. But he finds his soft spot on the curl and picks up a first down.
That's reeled in. It's Humphreys. They bring him down after a short gain there.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to chuck it again. Caught behind the line. It's Frazier. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Looking for the wideout. Wide open downfield. He takes it into the end zone, but a marker is down, so hold on here. So the big lineman a little too far downfield, and the official spots it, draws the flag, and takes the touchdown off the board. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught by the receiver. And they convert on 3rd down. Move the ball to the 36.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on the 3rd down play. They knew they were going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. The gain makes it second and medium. Looks to the left, pass caught. Breaks free in the clear. Touchdown, Bulldogs. There was no catching him that time. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
Extra point try coming now. The extra point is good. Down by a touchdown, 21-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Florida Atlantic offense takes the field again. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They'll run it from the gun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Nowhere to run, up to Allen for no gain. They're going to go for it. Going to keep the drive going. 4th down and 7. Ball handed off. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. And here's the handoff. Fights off a defender. And he swarmed in the backfield. That's a great effort there, but could not get back to the line of scrimmage. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. Here's the target, and it's complete. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. So the offense faces 3rd and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Touchdown, Dogs. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is.
Of course, this guy's listed as a tight end, but to me, he's really a wide receiver. Here's an example of how he can use his size and speed to overmatch this defense for a touchdown.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Keeping it on the ground here. That'll pick up 1st down yardage very near the 40.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking for a receiver deep middle. And he's got it down there inside the 35. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Important 2nd down play coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Grab behind the line. It's Taylor. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. 1st and goal for the offense.
Chris, as this play was unfolding, the only thing I wanted to know was flipped the ball over the defense to the running back. One step back, caught the ball.
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown. To throw, it's Stockton. Grabbed by the receiver. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And he drops back in the gun. Caught over the middle. It's right. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Quarterback drops back to the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. It's caught. He shreds the tackle. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He was looking for the end zone, but it's incomplete. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Georgia.
Let's go. What a fantastic half we've had here. We talk about a last-minute lead change through the air, and we can only hope the second half's going to be as exciting as this has been.
They're able to tack on the extra point. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He'll take a deep shot here. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And they're finally able to stop him. A huge gain and a touchdown-saving tackle as time runs out in the 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. Caught in the backfield. It's Frazier. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
Quick throw to the left. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Back to pass. It's Stockton. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And when he can't quite hold on, a great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up 4th down. The Bulldogs will line up to punt it away. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Here comes the FAU offense back out on the field. He hands it off from the gun. That run moves the ball across the 40.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
You finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass this time. Short connection to the tight end here. Tackle, but first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And that run produces a decent gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back, looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. Short throw complete to the tight end. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. They look to throw it here on second down. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. 9th play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. The shotgun handoff here. Couldn't quite get to the marker. Just short of it. 4th down now. So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on 4th down. Trying to run, it's Taylor. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Offside.
The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. The offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Give it to the back again. Touchdown, Owls! What an amazing comeback here. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it in the college football playoff. The shotgun running play call. One down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw now on first down. Rotates the tight end. It's complete.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Finds his man. It's Taylor. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
And with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Looking for some space. It's Frazier. Fighting off the defender. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. The Bulldogs looking to keep this drive rolling. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Receiver makes the catch. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Georgia has moved into the red zone. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much on the return. Tackled at the 17, but a big interception for this defense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
That gain moves the ball out near the 25. Now it's second down here. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball at the 34. First down here for this offense.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
He's going to hand this off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Here comes the handoff. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead. Keep working that clock, trying to advance it.
Bring the pressure, and down he goes. Well, Kirk, it's Florida Atlantic with the lead here. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. As we head to the fourth, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Oh, he breaks free. Now it's third and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Using his legs, it's Taylor. Breaking free at the 35. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
Boy, as a head coach, you preach fourth quarter offense all year long, and the importance of being able to finish out a game. This is a great example. They have secured this football, this drive. They've been able to convert on third downs, and they keep moving this clock. This is a clinic on how to run a 4-minute offense.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it second and 12. An inside give now from the shotgun. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. In this drive, they converted twice on third down. They need 6 yards here. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, nearly an interception down there in the end zone. Could not quite hold on. It'll bring up fourth down now. So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. He made it. 3 points on the board. And they add to their lead. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Grab behind the line, it's Taylor. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Catch made by the big tight end. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. So the big gain wiped away by the penalty, and the offense moving backwards. Getting set. Here's second down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the left side. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw it again. Grab made by the tight end. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21. The Dogs are moving quickly down the field. And the player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check him out. On first down, it's play action. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. That score makes things a lot more interesting here in the fourth quarter with a spot in the national championship game on the line.
This feels like a playoff game now. You can see it on the guys' faces. That was a momentum punch. Now the focus shifts to the opposition. Can they march down and answer, or will they wilt to the pressure?
And the Florida Atlantic offense takes the field again. Last possession produced a field goal. No doubt they're thinking touchdown this time. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the fourth quarter.
Has the first down and more. Juked one tackler and picks up first down yardage. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Pounding away with the run game. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
Here's the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
And at first down, they go right back to him. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Second down play coming up. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Going for his running back. Makes the catch in space. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The offense really clicking here. They're going to run it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Defense takes their third and final timeout of the half to talk strategy. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Quick completion to the tight end. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with the secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
They're going to throw for it on third and short. Incomplete and nearly picked off. They waste an opportunity for a much-needed takeaway, but it does set up fourth down.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
Pitches to the back. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. Still no answer for this offense.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Georgia, 35.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Stockton. Grab down the middle. It's Taylor. They tackle him at the 38. Solid game. Nice play there. Now they're going to hustle to the line and get set. Secondary backed up off the ball now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And the pass is complete to the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Caught over the middle. It's Taylor. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Humphries. A big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. And the wideout goes in motion. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. They fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. The offense decides to just spike the ball here. So getting nothing on 1st down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The tight end has got it. And the defense swarms him. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Touchdown, Dogs. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
What a job by this offense to be able to get this score. And now, Chris, you look at that scoreboard, they're within 1 possession. Big decision about whether you kick it and rely on the defense or you go with the onside kick and hope for some luck.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. He gets loose.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
That's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting.